Rosenberg. What's up, guys? By a round of applause, how many of the people in the audience are federal employees? Whoa! I thought we all turned into pumpkins after 5 o'clock. So, 5:30? But it's 8:30 if there's beer involved. So, all right, I moved here from Cleveland. Nice, you are now required to laugh. So, all right, I moved here, live with my girlfriend. We've been together about 2 years. It's great. And but sometimes I daydream and I think back to our first date. And on my mind, at our first date, I had the same thing that every other man had on his mind, which is, what do you think the chances are she's wearing matching bra and underwear? Which inevitably is no, because it's never happened, because I've never dated a Victoria's Secret magazine. You know, and then 10 dates in, you know, you start to get more comfortable, and then the granny panties make their first appearance in the rotation. And those are the ones, you know, they start at the rib cage, they go down to the kneecap, they're made out of some kind of Kevlar flak jacket material. And then you continuously hit other milestones in the relationship. The one I hit the other day was my girlfriend now feels comfortable passing gas in front of me. And not just like picking up a heavy bag of groceries and one sneaks out, it's like, she waits until I get into the room. The other day, you know, we go out drinking, I pass out, you know, I'm out for the count, I wake up, flames shooting into my nose. I can't see out of my eyes. I thought SEAL Team 6 was coming in through the window with tear gas. And I look up and she's just smiling. And here's the thing, I didn't know whether to storm out or high-five the girl. Because we've all been there in college, you're drunk, passed out, your friends draw a penis on your face with a Sharpie marker. You don't wake up for like a week and a half. This girl spreads her cheeks and poops out smelling salts. And look, here's the thing, I get that there's this, you know, decline in manners in a relationship, but you know, these aren't even sneak attacks like a Dutch oven I can appreciate. So there's a lot of strategy and forethought involved in that. But what I'm worried about is, I'm okay with it now, but where does it end? Is it a sliding scale? Like in 5 years, do I come home and she's just flicking boogers across the room at me? In 30 years, do we need to move into an all-linoleum home, line it with newspapers, because when I'm at work, she's just pooping in the corner? I want to know when depends make their first appearance in this relationship. And I'm not talking about necessity, I'm talking about convenience. And here's the thing, I love her, she's great. She's like an 8 on the hot scale, like a 10 back in Cleveland, but an 8 in DC. Love you, Megan. Show goes till 9:30, don't leave yet. So what else is going on in the news? You know, Ray Lewis, you guys know Ray Lewis, football fans, linebacker for the Ravens, the football team up north. So this guy comes out in the news and says, if the NFL lockout continues, the crime rate is going to skyrocket on Sundays. People are going to be breaking into houses, pandemonium, dogs and cats living together, basically like a Ghostbusters movie. And I go, well, I don't know, you know, I think I'd have, because he says people won't have anything to do on Sundays. And I'm thinking, maybe I'll go for a jog on Sunday, do some yard work, maybe go get some yogurt with a lady friend. And then I realized Ray's a genius. He's not talking about me and you, he's talking about the players. Just think about it, all right? We've got a 20-game season if you include preseason, 2-a-day practices, traveling coast to coast, and Michael Vick still found a way to run an international dogfighting ring. All right, imagine what he could do with nothing, with no place to be. Like move down to Chinatown, open up a sweatshop, break into the low-grade fabric market. Like, Ray's got a point. Think about OJ. What happened to OJ when he didn't have anything to do on Sundays? He murdered 2 people. Then he got bored, decided to go to Vegas and commit an armed robbery at a casino. OJ, you're not Don Cheadle. There's a reason they casted you for Naked Gun 33 1/3 and not Ocean's 11. And who else in the news? Chris, thank you for jumping ahead of my joke. But Muammar Gaddafi. Muammar Gaddafi, right? And here's the thing, anybody can talk about how crazy the guy is, but I'm going to talk about the brother's wardrobe. Because here, there's a lot of crazies out there, like Ahmadinejad. That guy's crazy, but he still keeps it together. He still has his communism-colored gray suit, his pressed white shirt, and his, trimmed beard. But then we have Muammar. And either Muammar thinks he's the Princess Amunda from Coming to America, or he purchased his entire getup from a late-night infomercial. Because, he's always rocking a Snuggie. He's got a Burger King crown on top. And then, you know, the coup d'etat is he's rocking a Jerry curl. So I don't know when he comes to the mic if he's going to give a speech or if he's going to bust into some karaoke Rick James Super Freak. And here's the other thing. He's been in charge for 30 years, and they call him, he's still a colonel. Mumar, you're running the country. You can't give yourself a GS bump. Like, you've been stuck at a GS-13 level 12 for what, 30 years? You can't make general's rank? Mumar, if I was running the country, I'd give myself a sweet name, like He-Man. Just call yourself Mumar and Masters of the Universe. Just walk around in a loincloth and a big old sword. If you're already riding the crazy train, Mumar, just go all in. All right, guys, Kevin Rosenberg, that's my time. Thanks a lot.
Let's give it up, Kevin Rosenberg.